Muted.
Well, blog talk it here, the intro. Welcome to a very special Freaksgiving episode.
Freaksgiving. I like that.
Freaksgiving. So, how are you?
I'm good. Good.
That's good. I enjoyed coming on the show with you guys on Sunday. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
There's the Hill City Paranormal are cool.
They really are.
Yeah,
they really are. I'm glad we've met them.
They're really cool people.
Yep.
So how are you? How is everything going?
Everything's going good. I can't complain. I'm officially off now until Monday. So
nice. That's always fun.
Yes.
So are you excited for Thanksgiving?
I am.
What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving? What does Thanksgiving mean to you?
Oh my gosh. I don't know about what's my favorite part. I mean, of course the food. I mean, the stuff you don't get all year and you kind of look forward to it all year long.
Yeah.
But honestly, I usually have a lazy, and I've been doing this since I was a kid. It was kind of something me and my mom did. Like Thanksgiving morning is always a quiet morning. If I'm the one doing dinner, then like something's cooking in the oven or whatever, and I just kind of lay on the couch and watch the Thanksgiving Day parade, and that's just like, relaxing before all the chaos starts. And even if I'm going over to a friend's house or something for Thanksgiving, that's usually what I do. Just kind of make some breakfast, kick on the couch, watch the parade, just relax.
That seems to be a tradition for a lot of people. They get up and watch the parade.
Yeah. My dad was a big hunter. So, he was always like, our family, Thanksgiving was always very weird. We never knew exactly when we were eating dinner. So, and it was usually just me and my mom while my brother and my dad were out hunting. And so we didn't know if dinner was going to be at 2 o'clock or 8 o'clock. It just depended on what was happening with them and if they had, had any luck hunting or whatever. So,
Yeah, my dad was a big duck hunter. So when I was a kid, he would go out and he would spend the night at my river house. And then we would go and meet him. We would drive down to the river and have breakfast down there with his side of the family. And then we'd come back and then have Thanksgiving at my parents' house. When I got older, I ended up going out there with him Wednesday night, and we'd have a men's night on Wednesday. Basically
cool.
eating steaks and, cleaning the decoys, and the house was just this run down like brick, not brick rancher. It was a rancher, but it was made of like concrete blocks.
Okay.
And the only source of heat was the fireplace. So basically, when you went into the back bedrooms, it was like freezing cold. So it was like built in the 1960s. So it was this old house, and it had a character to it. And it was the most exciting thing being able to go to the river with my dad and have the men's night. I would be so excited on Wednesday. He'd pick me up from school, which never happened. And
Right.
I'd look forward to going to the grocery store to get the hamburgers and stuff. And it was just, it evolved. And, I got older. We still go down there, but I stopped spending the night because I enjoyed sleeping in my own bed. So I just
Yeah, getting
yeah,
huddled on the floor around the fire wasn't as much fun anymore.
trying to get asleep before my dad did, because I knew if I didn't, I'd be listening to him snoring all night, and then I would be up, and I would be miserable the next day while trying to do Thanksgiving. So, we would do that, and then, like I said, when you get older, you start coming home and stuff like that. But eventually, after a while, people start passing away and stuff like that. So we don't really do that anymore. So now it's just we kind of hang out until it's time to go, and then we'll go. For the first time, we're having Thanksgiving at my aunt's house, because my grandma passed away in August.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have our first Thanksgiving without her there. So it's gonna be different. I don't know how people are going to act.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not looking forward to that part of it, because I don't like seeing people sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just
But
try to make it not that way. I mean, that's the thing. I think that's part of, unfortunately, the non-fun part of adulting is that the traditions have to change whether you want them to or not.
it
And
sucks.
then we slowly lose more and more people, and it's just not the same. Like, it loses, I hate to say it, that it loses, even from Thanksgiving to New Year's, it loses some of the mystique and the excitement that we used to have.
I feel like this, like the whole part of Thanksgiving is, obviously being thankful for what you have, and remembering or being appreciative of what you have, because you don't know who is going to be there or where you're going to be next year.
Yep.
And sometimes when you lose someone, like, you lose a family member, it becomes a stark reminder of that. And I think this time of year is all about, family and being together, family and friends, and it's just, it's nice to be reminded of that.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. And keep like small traditions alive, little things, that you can to kind of help remind you. But yeah.
And I'm not trying to make this
watch the parade on Thursday.
Yeah, morning. Exactly. Not trying to make it depressing.
Yeah.
It just shows the changes of like what can happen,
Yeah, and it's just making the new. I think the one thing we forget is sometimes it's not bad to have new traditions, because the new traditions kind of, like, what if we tried to do, like, just for you, like, what if y'all tried to do Thanksgiving at your grandma's house, or something like that, and she's not there. So that it's just the switching, sometimes is good, and it makes new memories. And now maybe you'll you'll do it at your aunt's every year. So,
What is up, Howie
hey,
Odell?
Howie Odell.
Good sir. Yeah, it's always and like I have no problem with going to my aunt's house for Thanksgiving, you know.
Yeah,
But you miss going to the river. You miss because you do something for boom, boom, boom for all these years, and all of a
yeah,
sudden it's not there anymore, and it's like, oh, like going to the river for men's night. I wish I'd been doing since until I was like 43, whenever my other grandma passed away.
right.
You know, it was just always something we did. So now it's not there. It's a chunk that's missing that just takes some getting used to, which is all part of, again, like you said, the holidays. You make do with what you have, and you try to have fun with it.
Yep, that's all you can do.
What's your favorite part of the Thanksgiving meal?
Oh my gosh.
That's a
I
tough
think
decision.
my favorite part is stuffing.
That's a lot of people's favorite parts. I love the
I think
stuffing.
because that's not something I will fix any other time of the year, or like generally it's not a side I'll fix with anything. So I don't have it that often. So I think that's why.
Yeah, it feel weird having stuffing on any other day.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Christmas.
Yeah.
You can have turkey on Christmas,
Yep. Yep.
but any other time of year is just rough. I don't think I can do it. I don't
Yep.
think I would have I'd have to be celebrating Christmas or Thanksgiving in June or something, make up a holiday and just go all out and just have a Thanksgiving dinner in June. Mashed potatoes and gravy
Gravy.
just tastes better on this day. Yeah, that's
I
true.
would
And people
agree.
have
I
mashed
think
potatoes,
I agree with that.
but it's the magic of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's a mixture of magic
Well,
that
what's
makes them.
your favorite, Brian? What's your favorite food
You
you
know
look forward
what?
to?
I don't know. I think the turkey is my favorite.
Okay. Well,
Turkey.
yeah, that's another thing. You don't really just cook turkey on like a Tuesday in June, you know?
No, but yeah, but it's again, it's the day it's on. It's tradition. It's like when you go and you buy fish, you get a seafood dinner
Yeah.
by the ocean,
Yeah.
and it tastes better because it's by the ocean. I think
Yes.
turkey tastes better because it's on Thanksgiving.
I agree.
Although I will sit there, I will go walk in like grandma's house with whatever the cooking chicken and or chicken turkey, and you could smell the turkey. You enter it's like the best smell, and I get so hungry that I load my plate up. I can barely see over the plate. It's like mountains of food, and I'm like eat like 2 bitefuls, and I'm like stuffed. Like,
You can blame that on the mashed potatoes and gravy.
yeah, I feel bad too. People giving me dirty looks when I bring half the meal to the sink to throw it out because I can't finish it. Let's see, FY from Howard Edson Odell. Did you all know that Brunswick and hash came? I did not know that.
I knew hash did, and that's just because my mom did hash. Like that was the best. That was one of the best parts is the hash after Thanksgiving. Some of the
Howard made
creative
some
things. That's the other best thing about Thanksgiving is the leftovers.
leftovers.
Yeah.
Cold turkey.
Yeah. Yes.
Cold
Well,
turkey
cold
is
turkey,
good.
a real turkey sandwich, like cold turkey with mayonnaise, salt, and pepper on white bread.
God, yummy. You get cold turkey,
That's
you buy
good.
turkeys, mustard,
Uh huh.
put it on toast.
Oh yeah.
Don't say the dark meat's got all the flavor to it.
Mm-mm.
That is so good. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready for Thanksgiving.
The best cold turkey, yes, with tomatoes.
Hmm.
I've
I'm gonna
not
try
done
that.
that.
I mean,
I've not done that.
I mean, I can see that. I can see that. Man,
My friend's
I'm
mom
getting,
makes her mac and cheese with tomatoes.
I'm getting hungry.
I know.
Howie made some Brunswick stew over the campfire or the fire pit,
Yeah, it
which was
looks so good.
it was really good. I definitely enjoyed that. Enjoyed it. Remember my loved ones on Thanksgiving did the traditional recipes with a mix of. That's good, Lexi. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
good
think
to.
that's a good idea. That's one thing when I will say that when I do Thanksgiving here, I usually try to pick something I've never made before or something we've
Mhm.
not done before just to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, I mean
We
it's
always
good
got
to
the
try new.
staples.
It's good to try new things, and test it out, but you gotta make sure you can do it. So a lot of people say don't try new things for Thanksgiving. I like the traditional stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true too.
Do you like the candied yams or the sweet potatoes and stuff?
Not really. I have to
Yeah, me
be
neither.
honest.
People, I
Not
never do.
really.
Never.
That's
I
okay.
don't think. Hey, I've never ever had candied yams.
I mean, they're just not my favorite.
Too
I'm not a
sweet.
big cranberry sauce person either. I think
Well, I
cranberry
love the
sauce
can.
you either love it or you don't.
I am a big fan of the cranberry sauce that's got to come out the can that looks like the can shape,
That was my
but
dad.
not the kind that's got like actual chunks of cranberry in it.
Yeah, you want the one that definitely has the indentations from the can.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
I'm not a
Ocean
cranberry
spray.
person. I'm with
Yeah.
you, Courtney.
Apparently,
Not one.
Courtney is not one either.
Mm-mm.
How about the green bean casserole?
Oh, I can do
What is
some
your
green
thoughts
bean
on green bean
casserole
casserole?
now. I can do that.
Mhm. Angie makes a good green bean casserole
Yeah.
with the French's onions on top.
Yep.
You know what, Lexi? Maybe we can do like a Friendsgiving next year at the cabin.
I would try it. I would because like
Yeah.
I will do that if there's foods that I'm not unless I just know I hate it. But like sometimes foods that I don't normally care for that much, they're just not my favorite. I'll try them again and
Yeah.
see if like maybe I like them now, you know?
When someone asks me to try something, I'll try it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to be encouraged to try it. I need a little push to uh to try it.
Uh,
Oh, now Ed's on. Howie left, and now Ed's on.
this year I'm what are you doing to your turkey? What are you doing different? Are you frying it? Are you smoking it? What are you doing? I have to know. Smoked
Be
turkey's good.
careful if you're using one of those frying deals. I've watched those videos where people fucking try to fry a turkey and explode themselves.
It's all about making sure that the turkey does not have any water still in it from defrosting. It has no ice still in it, and that you've patted the thing dry, and that you don't just drop it. You go really slow. You also check it out. Oh, spatchcock. Ooh, yes.
Spatchcock. Sounds like a
That's
bad disease to get. I got the
it sounds
spatchcock.
it sounds like you need some antibiotics for that.
I
No,
do. I need
that's
some.
cool. That's when you cut the chicken in half and it just kind of lays flat, so it lays flat. You know what I'm saying? Like cut it. I think you cut it down the backbone. Yeah, and then you lay it flat. Cajun
That
butter. You
does
can't
sound
go
good,
wrong with Cajun butter.
especially Cajun butter.
Yeah, I bet that's
Man,
gonna be good.
I'm gonna need a full report
Yep,
on
that's gonna require a
your
picture.
spatchcock. Spatchcocking sound a little freaky to me. Yeah, it does. Sounds like something you do by yourself with
Yep.
some cream or something.
Oh
Mm.
goodness.
Oh man. So, what about the pies? Are you a big pie fan?
I prefer cake over pie, but I will eat some pie. If that's what there's there, I will eat it. My favorite would be like French silk pie. I'm not a big pumpkin or sweet
I
potato
don't like
pie
pumpkin
person.
pie.
Nope.
I don't like pecan pie.
Not. I like chocolate
Apple
pie.
pie,
Apple pie I can do.
but
Berry pie.
I'm going to spatchcock. Now that's like the word of the day, spatchcock.
I
Oh
actually
my
saw
god.
it on the cooking show. That's the only, and I didn't see them do it with a turkey. I saw them do it with a chicken.
They spatchcock the chicken?
Hmm. and did it in the
Nice.
oven.
I wish
Yep.
the blueberry pie isn't really a Thanksgiving pie, is it? It's more of a summertime pie. And cherry pie. Those
Yeah,
aren't. Those are more
but
summertime pies.
I think you can have whatever kind of pie you want.
I wonder who saw pumpkin and was like, you know what? I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna make this into a pie. It's like all food started from somewhere.
Yeah. What
Maybe
about
it's the
those?
thought of
What is it
pumpkin pie.
that some people do? Is it called Toderkin, where it's like turkey
No,
and duck and they mix it all together? You know what
it's
I'm talking
like
about? They
yeah,
do it
but
in
it's
like
more. It's like
layers.
three things.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, like July 4th thing. Exactly. Strawberry,
What
cherry, and blueberry pies are all summer. But the pecan pie seems to be an all year thing too.
I like stuffing, Courtney. I like it. I do
Stuffing
like
is good.
I like
But
it
is it stuffing or is it dressing?
as long as
Because
it's not
stuffing,
dry, you know?
yeah. Do you like this dressing or the stuffing? What's
What is the difference? One goes in the turkey and one doesn't? I don't know.
stuffing is stuffed into turkey and
And
dressing
the
is
dressing is when you just do it.
yeah,
Both.
me too.
Both. It doesn't matter. As long as it's not dry and I'm not choking on it like toast.
Yeah, no, you don't want that. Mm. I got 25 Thanksgiving facts
Okay.
you
Let's
guys should
hear 'em.
know here. We'll go through each one. We'll discuss them and we'll learn things today on the Freakin Awesome Thanksgiving show. All right, let's see here.
Courtney,
First,
I'm like you. Like I struggle just to take the neck out of the turkey. That I'm like when I've got to reach in and do all that. So yeah, I'm a little weird about putting things in and out of the turkey, but that's just me.
again, who thought of like stuffing bread inside a turkey? And like, oh, this tastes good. It's stuck up his butt and eat it.
Uh,
The first turkey trot dates back to the 1890s. Buffalo, New York was the city to host a turkey trot on Thanksgiving morning in 1896. Only 6 runners participated in the race that year, running on stretches of dirt road for roughly 5 miles. So the first turkey trot.
well, at least you wouldn't feel guilty about Thanksgiving dinner after you do your turkey
No.
trot.
Yeah, you go out for a run for a little marathon action for Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Staying healthy. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
I never heard of the turkey trot. You know that the Thanksgiving was originally celebrated in mid-October. The first Thanksgiving celebration wasn't in November at all. In fact, some historians suggest it was held in mid-October, similar to the present Canadian Thanksgiving. It was President Lincoln who set the November date in order to coincide with the Pilgrims landing on Plymouth Rock. So Lincoln was like, you know what? They landed here on this day, so we're going to make it, which really has nothing to do with them landing on. Not like they landed there and then like, okay, let's eat.
Right.
It's the next year. Like they have the stuff all set up. They just cut out, take it off the boat, set it up here, invite their friends to come over.
Howie says, how many forgot to take the neck out? I've never forgotten to take the neck out, but I cooked my first turkey upside down, which then I found out later that a lot of people cook their turkey upside down, like breast side down, because then all the juice goes down. And when you flip the turkey over, it's not dry.
Nothing to do with.
It was nothing to do. Mine was nothing like I just picked the wrong side, threw it in the oven, and came out when we started cutting. And I was
Didn't you
like,
cook yours upside down or something?
I did. I was like, why is there no meat? There's no meat. But it's actually a preferred way to do it. That way the juice goes down to the turkey and the breast meat stays juicy. But I've never left anything in it. But let's see. Courtney said, I am not running anywhere on Thanksgiving except to and from the kitchen. The kitchen to the
you
couch.
get a lot of exercise cooking on Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Yeah, no, there might be a turkey chasing me or something. I ain't running nowhere.
Nope. Let's see. Pumpkin pie isn't actually Thanksgiving's favorite pie. The dessert has been an important part of Thanksgiving meals since the 1700s. However, the American Pie Council, which I want to be a part of, I want to be a part of the American Pie Council. Or the American Cake Council would be even better.
Yeah.
We need to join that. Is putting an end to the pumpkin versus apple pie debate. According to his research, apple pies are America's favorite, with pumpkin pie coming in second place. So apple pie is the champion of pies,
I would
according to the
agree.
American Pie Council. Yeah.
And now we have experts that are with
Yes.
us that pumpkin pie ain't shit. No, I'm just
They're
kidding.
backing us up. And I'll drink a pumpkin spice latte. I'm that basic bitch. I'll drink a pumpkin spice latte all day long, but I do not like pumpkin pie.
If I eat pumpkin pie, it better have equal amounts of Cool Whip or some sort of whip topping on top of it. Like my Cool Whip better be as big as my pie on top of it.
To make you forget you're eating pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
You want a Cool Whip pie with some
Cool pie.
maybe some pumpkin spice sprinkled on top. This is my
pumpkin on top. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. A pumpkin garnish.
Yes.
Female turkeys don't gobble. So if you hear a gobble, 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 that is a male turkey making that sound.
Okay. Well, what did the female turkeys do?
It's like it doesn't say. Let's see here. Only male turkeys are make the well-known gobble gobble sound that has become to be associated with the holiday. In fact, male turkeys are even known as gobblers. Females make other noises such as purring and cackling.
Cackling, of course they do.
So you hear some cackling in the woods. It is a female turkey coming at you.
I think that is gender, whatever it is, bashing. They always say women are cackling. What it is.
That's what it is. These damn sexists on this site. The first Thanksgiving was actually a 3-day festival. The first Thanksgiving was celebrated in 1621 as a harvest festival. It included 50 pilgrims and 90 Wampanoag Indians. It lasted 3 days. Historians believe that only 5 women were present. Only 5. Again, what the hell? I wonder if they were cackling.
They probably were.
Were they purring and cackling?
They were purring and cackling. It's just wrong.
I apologize to all you pilgrim women that didn't get to go to Thanksgiving dinner.
Hey, those were some bad to the bone women that would have been at the first Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he survived the first year.
Virginia, and you survived it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You made it all the way across the ocean and lived on this land with nothing, and you made it till Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you deserve a cooked raccoon or whatever they eat on Thanksgiving back then.
You needed that cooked skunk. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Here's one for you. Historians have no record of turkey being eaten at the first Thanksgiving. The first Thanksgiving feast, which happened in 1621, again, with 3 whole days dedicated to the celebration, although turkey was plentiful in the region and a common food source, it's likely that wasn't actually the star of the festivities. Another fowling. Instead, ducks, geese, and swans are believed to have been served to the English settlers and Native Americans. So stop eating turkey and start eating swan.
I thought for sure you were going to say squirrels.
Squirtles.
I was not expecting other.
So we've been doing it wrong this whole time. You need to start, go to the local grocery store and see you can find swan at Food Lion.
They were bougie.
Yeah, they were. Duck, geese, and swan. What is this? Damn, what are they, like Dr. Dre or something? Hell. I don't think we can be able to find swan at your local Walmart.
Like
swan.
Excuse me, where is your swan?
This turkey's great, but I wish I had some swan right now. What? You're so pretty too. God. That long neck. Imagine trying to kill that thing. I guess geese have long necks too.
Yeah. Oh,
Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird. I knew that. That
yeah.
he wrote, "For my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen a representative of our country. For the truth, the turkey is in comparison a much more respectable bird." Although Franklin didn't get his wish, but he could have been turkey could have been our national bird.
And then we wouldn't be able to have turkey for Thanksgiving
Exactly. We'd be forced to eat swan then. We'd
if
be
we
eating
against the
eagles.
law. We'd be eating
We'd be
eagles.
eagles for Thanksgiving. I guess I think those are a lot harder to kill because they can actually fly.
Oh my goodness.
God, you imagine. I bet there's like not much like very tender meat, because they're flying on. So I'll bet they're not very tasty. So I'm kind of
I would
glad
imagine not.
that we don't have to eat eagles and swans for Thanksgiving dinner. Turkeys fly. Well, yeah, it don't fly as high as eagles do, though. I don't think. I haven't seen a turkey soaring over my head. I have.
No, I usually just see them in the fields
Yeah, I'll see
meandering,
him. I'll see him fly like
meandering along.
like kind of low to the ground, but not super high. But if I look up the majestic turkey flying across my, it was like that. Remember that WKRP episode, the turkey drop, where they're dropping live turkeys out of a helicopter
Yes.
because they end up like hitting the ground, and the guy at the end says, like for love of God or something, I thought turkeys could fly or something. Pulling them out the back of a helicopter. So apparently they can't fly out of a helicopter.
I'm envisioning someone climbing a tall tree to an eagle nest. They look like how would one hunt an eagle? I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Wild
just
turkeys
feel
are.
like you trying to hunt them and then they come down all pissed off at you because they're like big
Yeah.
and they got big talons and like I don't know. I think one might could take me out.
I think so. I mean, I think trying to kill a swan might be hard too. I mean, geese are bitches. You
Geese
get
are
too close to those.
assholes. They'll
Yeah.
chase you. They will. They'll come after you and not stop and hiss at you. They're pretty. I think the turkey just got doomed because it was docile.
Yeah. I never
So
heard of a
this one
turkey
won't try to
attacking
fight
someone.
back.
You lose it. No, trying to fight this bird. Yeah. That's yeah, exactly. Yeah. It would be rough. That's where like, you know what? I'm just gonna kill a turkey. I've tried eagles for Thanksgiving. I tried swans. I wonder what if they used spices back then. I guess what kind of like what they used to spice up their food. If the Native
Yeah, I don't
Americans
know.
used
Well, we
special
traded for
spices and
spices
stuff.
and stuff, didn't we? But I guess by the first Thanksgiving, maybe we weren't trading much.
Settle for the skunk. Exactly. Then you can have like a
Yeah.
nice little like pelt to wear too. Cover your ears up, make them warm during the wintertime. The first Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade featured Central Park zoo animals.
I didn't know
The
Central Park
Macy's,
had zoo animals.
apparently they did at one point. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade was originally called the Macy's Christmas Parade to kick off the holiday shopping season. In 1924, the first parade included monkeys, bears, camels, and elephants borrowed from the Central Park Zoo instead of the traditional character balloons we know today. I'm guessing the character balloons are a lot easier to handle
Maybe,
than
unless it's windy.
monkeys walking down uh, New York. So I don't even know the name of the road they go down.
I'm not even sure either.
Because that's when Santa Claus comes, doesn't it? Doesn't Santa Claus come like at the end of
At the
the
end, yeah.
Thanksgiving parade?
Yep.
What are your thoughts on people decorating for Christmas? before Thanksgiving, like the day after Halloween.
That's a little early. That's a little early for me. I did a lot of times would decorate. I didn't this year, but a lot of times I would decorate um like today, like tonight, I would
Mhm.
sometimes decorate right before Thanksgiving so that you got like a whole extra like thing holiday with it. So I still used to do it the day after Thanksgiving, and then I started doing it like a couple days before Thanksgiving, so you could enjoy it just a little bit longer. But I think I don't. I used to if people were decorating as early a few years ago, I'd probably be much more judgy about it. But I
Mhm.
just feel like we've all been through the last 3 years, 4 years have just been rough, and I think people are just looking for fun and excitement and relaxation and just to enjoy themselves. So I think all more power to you if you want your stuff up early. But because hell, we start doing people were starting to decorate for Halloween like September 1st, right after
Yeah.
Labor Day. So
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
exactly.
whatever floats your boat.
As soon as the summer was done, like
Spooky
I
season.
took down well, I took down the summer decorations and put up the fall harvest decorations, and then like when it got closer to Halloween, I'd put like the pumpkins out and stuff like that. But I'd see inflatables in people's yards
Yeah,
in middle of September or even earlier.
yeah,
And it was perfectly fine. But people
yeah.
seem to get a buck up their butt about decorating for Christmas after Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. And it's fun. It's a fun like seeing the lights and stuff.
I like the lights, period. I
Yeah.
think that just makes things and like how many times when you take your Christmas tree down, once you decorate like your house, and once you take it down, don't you feel like your Christmas like it's empty? Everything looks a little
Yes.
empty.
Yeah. Because I mean, my house pretty much stays decorated like all the holidays.
Yeah.
I feel empty. Like I feel empty after the holidays are over
Yeah.
because of just constantly doing stuff, and just
Yeah.
being around the lights. Everyone's excited for
Yeah.
Christmas. Some people are pissed off about Christmas, but it's just something. It's always something to do. And Howie, you had
See,
to
Courtney's
do.
decorating tomorrow. See, I usually would do it on Tuesday night or Wednesday night. I would decorate for Christmas.
Yeah, I remember Howie talking about the animals at Lakeside Avenue, that which was a resort, and they actually still have, parts of the resort in at that golf course where the Lakeside like inn or hotel used to be. There are the docks where they used to have the canoes set up. You can
Yeah.
still go out there and see it. Um, but he told me that he when he was a kid he would go walking in the woods back there, and he actually found the cages where they kept the monkeys at the Lakeside Zoo. So I thought that was pretty neat, and that's something I would love to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Howie said, when should you start decorating? And by legend, when should you take down the lights down? I don't remember the start decorating. I feel like back in the day, you used to not decorate till like the night before Christmas. I believe most people, like back in the way back, they always
yeah, I
decorated
can
like
do
the
that.
night before, I thought. And I always thought you were supposed to keep your lights up, at least what my mother told me. And who knows, this could be an old wives, cool mountain tale, but she always said you needed to keep them up till after the new year. Like New Year's Day, you could take it down. So, Howie, what's the answer?
I take them down. I take my lights down the day after Christmas or Christmas. I'll take it on Christmas because I get depressed when Christmas is over. So I'll just take them down. Like, oh, yep, time to move on.
See, and
I
that's
hate seeing.
funny, Courtney, because my mom, like yours says that like take it down so you don't bring it into the new year. My mom always said it was bad luck to take it down before New Year's. So I don't even know.
I've been told the lights and tree doesn't come down until after bad luck. So
See,
now
that's what I
Howie's
heard
heard something
too.
completely different.
Yeah.
So one of us will keep the lights on, and one of us will take them down. And whoever has the shittier year, we're like, okay, well, we'll know.
No, we should just do it for each other. Like Rhonda's taking hers down, so Rhonda's leaving hers up, so I'm gonna take mine down so that she has good luck.
Okay, there we go. Yes. Lois Clark says January 7th. That is what she says as far
I
as
think it
taking
was
this
based on
Christmas.
family myth and regional myth. I think that's probably likely
Yeah.
true. It's what honestly, it's probably we were told whatever our parents were told, and their
I
parents were
mean,
told, and
we can honestly have this conversation for our Christmas episode because we're going from Thanksgiving to actually Christmas is over in this conversation.
she said, "You're also not supposed to sweep your house on New Year's Day or sweep out the good luck for the rest of the year." I have heard that.
You're supposed to
But you
eat.
need to New Year's Day, I ain't doing much of nothing. So it's all good. I ain't sweeping nothing.
You're supposed to eat black-eyed peas and stewed tomatoes and collard
Cornbread.
greens.
Yep. And cornbread and pork, I believe. Yes. Pork.
I remember keeping our Christmas decorations up during the Iran hostage crisis until the hostages came home.
Oh wow.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Agreed. I heard that many mom did that as well. Now, we used to take the Christmas decorations down on New Year's Day because the next day we'd be going to school and the holidays were over. Again, which is why I don't like New Year's, because it would remind me my grandparents would be going back to Michigan. Christmas is over. And it was just super depressing. And I knew I had to go to school the next day, so yeah. New Year's Day is like a triggering holiday for me.
All right, what's another fact?
Let's I'm gonna bog you down with knowledge here. Sarah Josepha Hale was actually the mother of Thanksgiving. Famous for writing Mary Had a Little Lamb, Sarah Josepha Hale was a 19th century writer and editor who was nicknamed the mother or godmother of Thanksgiving. The name seemed fitting for after she wrote a letter to President Abraham Lincoln and Secretary of State William Seward in 1863, calling for the declaration of Thanksgiving as a national holiday. Her hope was that the holiday would help the nation heal from the trauma of the Civil War.
See, I think that's why everybody's decorating early this year. We're recovering from the trauma of the last few years with COVID and all of the things that's been going on. I think it's just everybody getting back to a little bit easier, more peaceful time.
Yeah, plus Thanksgiving decorations aren't exactly plentiful. You can buy a inflatable turkey, but if you want to, decorate your house in orange and brown lights for Thanksgiving, and then take them down to put up your lights for Christmas, I don't think people are going to be doing that. I think just and say F it. Because people will start putting lights up on their houses for Halloween. I'll see houses.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple of houses in my neighborhood that go all out for Halloween. All out.
Yes, it is comforting. I like the Christmas decorations, the holiday decorations, and you can have Christmas lights outside and be decorated for Thanksgiving on the inside. The two can interact together.
It can.
It's okay.
It can.
You have decorations for both. I have a Christmas tree up that stays up all year.
Well, we did where I used to work. We had a Christmas tree up all year. And it was decorated for every holiday. Like as soon as, Christmas was over, it was decorated for Valentine's Day. And then it was decorated for St. Patrick's Day. And then it was decorated for, spring. And then it was Easter. And like we decorated it for every holiday or season. We changed the decorations every month pretty much.
I wonder, since it wasn't a national holiday until after the Civil War, was it even like celebrated? Would people just have Thanksgiving when they felt like it?
Yeah, maybe if it didn't have maybe. I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Yeah.
What did they do before? Like it was the whatever Thursday of November. You know what I mean?
And I wonder why why Lincoln decided to make it like coincide with the landing on the rock?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's I'd be weird celebrating Thanksgiving in October though. I kind of like it the way it is, like the entry. So we have Thanksgiving and then Halloween, then like a month, then Christmas. It'd be weird.
Yeah.
They probably be eating swan still if we didn't change it to over.
Uh,
Let's see here. Do. Here's a Christmas fact for you. Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving Day song. Before becoming a holiday anthem, Jingle Bells was an 1857 song entitled One Horse Open Sleigh. And its composer, James Pierpont, intended it to be a Thanksgiving song. But it became so popular around December 25th that in 1859, the title was changed to Jingle Bells, and the rest is history. I mean, I want to
see
live in
where
a
it could
time.
be a Thanksgiving song. It doesn't really talk about like Santa or
It doesn't.
three
But
wise men. Like that.
Where
You can ride in your
are
sleigh
you?
to Thanksgiving dinner.
But where are you having that much snow that you could drive a sleigh in November to Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, it's like up north. Like it like snowed on John and them in Vermont last week.
Oh yeah, was it sleigh worthy snow though?
No, I think it was only like an inch and a half, but
Yeah. Try driving a sleigh an inch and a half of snow. You're not gonna get very far. Whoosh.
Oh yeah, the Thanksgiving song by Adam Sandler. I had forgot about that. I was actually sitting here trying to think, are there any Thanksgiving songs? But yes.
I forgot about the Thanksgiving song.
Yeah.
There's Over the River and Through the Woods. I guess that's a Thanksgiving song.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that either.
They're calling for snow by the end of the month here in Western Maryland.
Wow. Well, that's not far from us. So
No.
maybe we're going to have some by the end of the month.
No, usually what will happen is we'll get a report. There's going to be a lot of snow like next week or something like that, hypothetically. And then and then slowly each day it'll become less and less. It'll become like, oh, it's going to be a mixed bag. Oh, it's going to be freezing rain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be all rain. Oh, nothing is going to happen.
You know
It's
how
like,
you know snow is coming to Virginia? Do you know how you know? I know.
Tell
if
me.
You think about it. If they're calling for snow and a day or two before they're saying it's going to snow, it's like 70 degrees, I can guarantee you within a day or two it'll snow. Because that's all it will hit suddenly, like in January, it'll be like 70 degrees one day and it will snow a day or two later.
I'm going to test that theory out. Remind me when
Wait.
70 degrees.
It's happened. I started watching it and I'm like, this is kind of a thing. It's suddenly really warm in like January or February.
And then it's always going to snow. It's 70 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm. They'll be calling for it, and none of us will believe it because it's 70 degrees outside.
You'll see the road is all white because of the salt on it.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, my dad always said that if the snow is coming from the south, and the weatherman says an inch, it's going to be like 6 inches. My dad always said if it's coming from the south up, we're going to get hammered.
We haven't had a good snow in a long time.
No, not in a long time. Last year we got none.
None. Zero. Oh my God! Not even like
zero.
We may have seen some flurries or something.
Yeah,
but
I'm okay with that.
I mean, I love snow. I love seeing it. I love it when I get excited when the ground is covered. But then it gets annoying. Because walking through, your feet get cold. You get snow is great until you get tired of it.
Yeah.
With the silence in the air, with this exactly, Laura.
Yeah, it's so quiet when it snows.
So peaceful.
Look, we got Courtney over there. She's ready to go get her decorations
I'm gonna
out
go
of the shed, and
sledding.
she's doing a snow dance.
She's ready to go out on a one-horse open sleigh
Yeah,
with Sean, you know?
to go hunting the eagle. No,
Exactly.
just kidding. Anybody,
Go
we're just
hunting the
kidding.
flying turkeys.
Yeah, hunting for flying turkeys. Uh,
Do some swan hunting while you're out there. The new tradition.
yep.
What's up, Ariel? From Clifton Paranormal.
Hello,
Hope we get a good
hello.
snow. We need a good snowstorm, Kristen.
We
You're right.
do. We
We
do.
need a good blizzard. We need an ice age here in Virginia.
No,
That's
we
what
don't
we
need
need.
all that. No, we need a good snow. That we need one of those good
Walruses.
snows that like comes on like Thursday night or Friday, and by like Monday or Tuesday, it's all melted and gone. But we're
I
like
wonder,
stuck in the house for a couple of days.
wonder what people like in like Alaska do or like Antarctica if they like eat penguins for Thanksgiving or something. Stuff a penguin.
I couldn't do it.
I think I'd skip Thanksgiving that year.
I think I would. I would say I would be a vegetarian. I'm a
That's
vegetarian,
right.
and there's no vegetables in Antarctica. I don't think.
No, they probably don't.
I'll get my Snoopy snow
In
cone. And do
Antarctica Thanksgiving, it's a very special day in Antarctica Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I got plate of whale blubber and shit.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, it's an American holiday, so I guess they wouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving in Antarctica. Although in Alaska they probably do.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be. I guess they have turkeys in Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Canadians eat for Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
That's a good question. I wonder if they eat like turkeys or if they like moose for Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh.
Lots of maple syrup up there. They pour maple syrup on the turkey. They pour butter maple syrup on the turkey. That's what they based it in.
Hey, that might not be bad.
No, like
Might not be bad.
yeah. See,
Sweet
Laura
and
Brown.
savory. Yeah.
I mean, people eat.
Kind of like you put like pineapple juice and sugar on a ham. Why couldn't you put like syrup on your turkey?
Dude, Canada. If you're not doing that yet, I think we
got an idea for you.
We just changed your Thanksgiving. We just made your Thanksgiving 10 times better.
Yep.
You need to baste your turkey in maple syrup and butter.
Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving a full month and a half before Americans on the 2nd. I knew it was in October.
Yeah. And that's when they were celebrating our Thanksgiving for a while. Lincoln was like, we can't be like those damn Canadians up there. We're going to change our Thanksgiving.
That's what I want to know.
What did they eat? Yes.
What do they eat? They eat turkey. Or they
let's ask Google. What do Canadians eat for Thanksgiving?
Pancakes. I'm just kidding.
Dried brine turkey.
Okay.
30 Canadian Thanksgiving recipes. Easy sausage and herb stuffing. Roasted Brussels sprouts and balsamic. Oh, this is all stuff we eat.
Same stuff we eat. Okay.
Not a damn thing with maple syrup.
What's wrong with them?
Jeez. I wonder if they watch hockey on Thanksgiving, like we watch football.
We watch football, probably.
Okay, here it is. What is the difference between Canadian Thanksgiving and U.S. Thanksgiving? Here we go. To begin with, I'm going to go, all right, read the whole article here. Begin with the Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving of blah, blah, blah. We knew that part. It is believed the main reason for the time contrast is a result of Canada being located further north geographically, and thus making harvest season arrive sooner.
Okay.
But what it may, the origins of Thanksgiving are not vastly dissimilar in both countries, in that it is fundamentally an autumnal celebration of hopefully of a hopefully bountiful harvest that will allow inhabitants to survive the hardships of winter.
Okay.
Which isn't like
That makes sense, though. I mean, it makes sense that they would do it earlier. That
grew
does
up
make sense.
watching. Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not so much that anymore. We're relying on a harvest
Yeah.
to get us through. Although, with the supply chain and stuff like that, it does get harder to find things, but you can always find something.
This year seems a little bit better, but I remember last year it was hard to find a turkey
Yeah,
if you didn't get it early.
yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, that's true.
It was a
But
turkey
it hasn't got.
shortage.
Yeah, hasn't got to the point where you just like back then where you were relying on what you grew
Yeah.
to get you through the winter. I grew up watching the Redskins versus Cowboys every Thanksgiving with the
Yeah.
family,
Me too. They
or
also
watching the
do not
Lions
participate
play.
in Black Friday. I don't participate in Black Friday. I've done the Black Friday thing out there with the crazy people at 6 in the morning, and I don't do it anymore.
Did you know the turkey's tryptophan doesn't actually make you tired? So that is a myth that's been busted here on the Freakin' Awesome Paranormal Show. On Thanksgiving Day, you probably expect to be tired after eating turkey, thanks to claims made about the amino acid tryptophan. But the holiday bird isn't actually to blame. The
I think
reason
it's
you
all the
can't
carbs
imagine,
you eat.
probably, the reason you can't imagine doing anything else but watching football on the couch is just because you overeat. Oh, it says overate. You overate. I was thinking overrate. Overate. You overrate. You overrated the meal. That's why you can eat. You can't eat. After you've had a big meal, your body goes into basically shutdown mode, and sleep gets promoted. I am kind of agree with that.
I agree. Sleep gets promoted, and then I wake up, and then I watch a little bit more football or whatever's going on, and then I eat some more. Then I go back from the dessert I couldn't eat the first time.
What is up, Sarah?
Sarah,
Sarah.
karaoke on Thanksgiving. That sounds fun.
Sarah.
If you lived
No
closer,
time.
Courtney, I'd be knocking on y'all's door after dinner.
That'd be yeah. Let's do a Thanksgiving karaoke session.
Yes.
The majority of Americans secretly dislike classic Thanksgiving dishes, but eat them anyways. I can see
Why?
that.
Well, I mean, I guess because stuff gets made, you don't, but I wouldn't eat it if I didn't like it.
I
I
like
don't
it.
like the yams and stuff, and my mother-in-law used to always have those, and I would not eat them.
I like the food until I eat it. I love the smell of turkey. I mean, but I start eating, I get really full. I guess that's not liking it. It's more
Yeah, I'm just
just
done.
the worst is when you go to a Thanksgiving dinner and they have good snacks
Yeah,
before, and then you're expected to eat all that stuff.
yeah.
I'm just gonna show up like right when the meal starts so I can miss the snacks because I am a big snack eater. I am. If you have like good crackers and cheese out there,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're gonna be all about it.
Oh yeah, especially with the good dips like the
Oh yeah,
cheese.
yeah. I agree with that
And then they complain, "Why aren't you eating anything?" Well,
because I just ate a pound of chips and
your
dip.
snacks were on point. If you have like buffalo chicken dip out, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
nothing like a good buffalo chicken dip. We should do
What?
is if they have a karaoke machine or something, we should do a karaoke night at the cabin.
That would be fun.
That would be awesome.
That would be fun.
Would be karaoke with the ghosts.
That would be a new one. We've got, they've got dinner with a ghost. They've got all kinds of things, but I haven't heard of a karaoke with a ghost.
We should, yeah, there we go. They have dinner with the ghost has been cornered. We have singing with the ghost. Many people enjoy Thanksgiving leftovers more than a meal itself. I can definitely see that.
Yeah.
Here's one. Thanksgiving leftovers led to the invention of iconic TV dinners.
Ah, I didn't
Well,
know that.
well, sort of. In 1953, an overzealous Swanson employee overestimated the number of frozen turkeys the company should order for Thanksgiving, and the company was left with 260 tons of extra turkey after the holiday. But rather than eat the loss, financially, we mean, salesman Jerry Thomas came up with the brilliant idea to create and sell individual turkey dinners, complete with cornbread dressing, gravy, peas, and sweet potatoes on reheatable trays, just like airline meals. Each pre-made feast costs a grand total of 98 cents.
Gosh.
So there you go. Black Friday is the busiest day for plumbers. Once you eat the food, it's got to go somewhere.
I was just saying, probably not for the reasons we're thinking right now.
Ooh, Sean, dude, definitely. We should definitely do that.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that's something we need to do. The karaoke with the ghost. That'd be fun. Turkey word is actually linked to the country of Turkey. If you've ever wondered which came first, the bird or the egg / country, we have a definitive answer. The turkey bird got its name from the country due to a case of mistaken identity. During the Ottoman Empire, guinea fowl were exported from East Africa via Turkey to Europe. And Europeans started calling the birds turkey cocks or turkey hens due to the trade route. But when Europeans first sailed to North America and discovered birds that looked similar to guinea fowl, they called them turkeys. So I wonder what they were called before. I guess the Native Americans had a name for them.
Probably.
Here's a question. Are ghosts more active during the holidays?
I don't know. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
And I only say that because there a lot of times investigations slow down from Thanksgiving to New Year's.
Yeah.
So you don't do it like I don't know. There don't seem to be as many. I think there's quite a few this year, but usually it's kind of quiet during that time. I don't know. I'm investigating Saturday. So we'll see if it's any busier. I don't know.
I know they used to tell ghost stories during the holidays.
Yeah.
All that song, famous ghost stories of Christmases long, long ago.
Yeah.
But that's when you used to sit around a fire and tell stories, and that would be part of the Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask Scrooge, then yeah, the ghosts are definitely more active during the holidays. I think family or deceased loved ones show up. I think so too.
I would imagine.
Yeah. And the memories of them.
Yeah, I wonder if it's us thinking more about them, especially the spirits of like your family members. I wonder if it's because we're thinking about them more, if that draws it closer in.
Yeah, I think so. It's not just the day of the dead. I think it's just they're with you whenever you need them to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially during the holidays. They come to check in on you.
Yeah.
And enjoy the meal. I don't really enjoy the meal because, you know, enjoys eating the meal, I guess.
Making sure we cooked their famous recipe that they left to us.
They're yelling at us because we're doing it wrong.
Yes, you are doing it wrong.
You put it there. I did find
is still drunk on Thanksgiving. No, I'm just kidding.
So this is the paranormal show. I did find a story.
Oh, good.
The dark truths behind the first Thanksgiving. This is on Ghost City. Name of their website, Ghost City Tours. Thanksgiving has become an important institution in America, from roasted turkey and pumpkin to arguments across the dinner table with your out of touch aunt and the always popular 3:30 nap. Nothing says you're thankful like this homegrown holiday. In fact, Thanksgiving is much more than just a holiday. It's a piece of American history started by the Pilgrims on their arrival in the New World and held to celebrate their first year of independence from England and the Anglican Church, as well as the relationships they had built with their new friends, the Wampanoag, or so you thought. Dun, dun, dun. Despite the reality of American history being much more complicated, especially when it comes to relations, if you can call them that, with the native people who occupied this land long before we moved in uninvited, there is an even larger misconception about the origin of Thanksgiving. Regardless of what we may have learned from the elementary school teachers, television, and maybe even our out-of-touch aunt, there is another story that predates the Puritan pilgrimage to the New World, one that goes decades further back to the Spanish explorers and the first true American European settlement in America, St. Augustine.
Oh.
Yeah. You know,
Oh.
and St. Augustine is the oldest city in America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Many think of the Pilgrims as being the first Europeans to build a community on North American soil, but that's far from the truth. On their arrival in 1620, another colony in America was already 50 years old and thriving, many miles south along what is now Florida's eastern coastline. That colony is St. Augustine, founded in 1565 by Spanish Admiral Pedro Menendez de Aviles. It has been occupied ever since, even despite changing hands between the Spanish and the British several times before Florida was acquired by the U.S. in 1819, making it by far the oldest continuously occupied European settlement in America. But what about Thanksgiving? There's no arguing that the Spanish settlers in St. Augustine predated the Pilgrims in New England, but Thanksgiving is about more than just who got there first. It's about coming together with the people who care about making new friends and celebrating everything you have to be thankful for. We all know how the Pilgrims' first Thanksgiving played out. We've seen it time and time again. But what about the Spanish in St. Augustine? Could they have had the real first Thanksgiving? Turns out they did. And long before the Pilgrims plucked their first turkey, the Spanish colonizers in St. Augustine were celebrating how thankful they were to be alive and healthy in the New World. In fact, the celebration, held in the form of a Catholic Mass, followed by a giant feast, was not that different from the notorious meal that the Pilgrims put on the map. The Mass of Thanksgiving, when Menendez de Aviles and 800 Spanish settlers first came ashore in 1565, they had a lot to celebrate. Not only had they survived the long voyage, which was an accomplishment in those days, but they were also coming ashore during the Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary, a very important day according to the church calendar. The landing party, led by St. Augustine's first pastor, Father Francisco Lopez de Mendoza Grajales, that's a mouthful, came together and celebrated the traditional feast day with a Mass of Thanksgiving, a religious ceremony that would have looked similar to a Spanish Catholic Mass held today. Now, do you guys, when you do your Thanksgiving, do you talk about what you're thankful for?
Not traditionally, no.
No. Neither do we. It's more of an inside your head type thing.
Yeah.
A personal thing. All right, Courtney, thanks for watching.
Thanks, Courtney.
Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Trying to go to the haunted part. It's a long freaking story.
What's the haunted
Rewriting history. Despite the event being well documented, the irony of a Catholic Mass being the first true inspiration for the Thanksgiving holiday and not the famous feast of the Puritan pilgrims who were notoriously anti-Catholic, is not lost on history and has even led to a great deal of controversy. It is only recently, thanks to the hard work of a few historians in Florida, that the real history has finally made it to the mainstream. Now, many other historians have started to back the claim that St. Augustine and not Plymouth is the true source of American tradition. I mean, I think because it was the Spanish and not the English, they got kind of like
Yeah.
shunned or pushed away.
Yeah.
And I, Howie was talking about the first Thanksgiving being in Berkeley Plantation. I've heard that too.
Mm.
Today, the only memory of the first real Thanksgiving is marked by a 250-foot cross at the Mission of Nombre de Dios, a small church that sits at the original landing site of the settlers, just 300 yards north of the famously haunted Castillo de San Marcos, where the rest of the city's sordid history has lingered for more than 3 centuries. Here we go. Haunted memories. All right. Get into the good part here. With such a long and complicated past, there is no shortage of restless spirits in St. Augustine, from haunted hotels to pirate poltergeists, and perhaps everything in between. There is not a square inch of the ancient city that doesn't hold some vestige of the people that came before us. Considering so much haunted history, it would be hard to believe that some vestige of the first Thanksgiving hasn't been left behind, or even attached itself to one of the many locations that are still tied to the holiday roots. Well, maybe it has. The settlers themselves that participated in the first Thanksgiving may not haunt the city, but the descendants of the Timucua, who once greeted them in peace, certainly do. Despite friendly relations during that first massive Thanksgiving, it wasn't long before the Spanish's relationships with the Timucua began to sour. Proof of this fragile relationship still stands today in the form of the Castillo de San Marcos, which was not only built from the labor of the Timucua, but at one point served as an internment prison for those who would not concede to Spanish rule. Not just the Timucua either, but Seminole, Apache, and many others as well. Because of this, many natives were lost at the Castillo, a lasting reminder of how the first Thanksgiving, as well as the values it tried to represent, quickly disintegrated, a theme that would unfortunately play out again 1,000 miles north with the Pilgrims in New England. They might know New England was 1,000 miles away from Florida.
I would think so. Yeah.
It's 1,000 miles. It seems like so far. Native Americans, of the Native American spirits that are left behind, a grim reminder of many tribes' disintegrations at the hands of plague, wars, and the Spanish. The most well-known linger in the Castillo de San Marco itself, only a few hundred yards away from the first Thanksgiving. There, the spirits of Native American men call out from the jail cells and torture chambers of old. Some even speak of a Seminole chief known as Osceola, who wanders the grounds at night and has even been seen jumping from the ramparts, perhaps still hoping for freedom. It just goes to show that while St. Augustine may have been the home of the real first Thanksgiving, it came at a cost, and one that we are still paying for to this day. So whether it was the Pilgrims in Plymouth or the Spanish in St. Augustine, what is important is understanding the truth behind this complicated holiday. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
When I was going to my grandparents as a child, we went around the table saying what we were thankful for. All right, so what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for? Golly day. I don't don't know. I think at this point, I'm just thankful for my friends and my health and, having a job. That's my
Yeah,
main things.
me too. Thankful for all my friends and family. Thankful for all the people I've met
Yeah.
through the cabin. Thankful for everyone coming to hang out with us tonight on the Freaking Awesome
Yeah. This has been fun tonight. Everybody wanted to hang out.
Thanksgiving
That's cool.
special. Yeah, it was a fun holiday special. Look forward to the next one in December.
December.
Yep. So what do you have coming up? You have your Thanksgiving special, I believe, that you're
Yes, we have our Thanksgiving special Sunday night at 7 o'clock on the Riff Nation Network, The Orion Effect. We have Carl Hutchison will be joining us. He is a paranormal investigator from the UK that we met about a year and a half ago out at Belgrove Plantation at Sage Paracon. So it's not a live show. We did pre-record it because it's a holiday weekend, but we did spend some time with Carl, and he is just a wonderful individual to chat with. So go check it out.
I'm gonna look forward to that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You know what
Yeah.
else is a lot of fun?
What?
Making your house smell good for the holidays.
Of course.
And you
That
know what?
way
You know
you
what
can
will
make
make you
people thank you baked pie and that your Christmas tree is
exactly?
real.
Yes, and you know who can help you with that?
Dutch
Dutch Soy Country Candles. They have got a sugar cookie candle. It actually makes your house smell like your
bacon
baking
cookie.
sugar cookies. But then you want to go out and actually eat sugar cookies. That'll make you want to go out to the store and buy them. But especially during the holiday season, you want your house to smell good.
Yeah. Yep.
And if you do, if you have a hankering for a good smelling house, then which I hope you do.
Or Christmas gifts.
Yes,
Time to start shopping.
they're all natural soy candles made by my friend at the Dutch Soy Country Candles.
Support small business.
Yeah, definitely. So check her out. Go on Facebook and send her a message. Tell them Ryan and Rhonda sent you, and she'll hook you up.
Yeah.
Dude, this was a fun show.
This was fun.
We'll be back here next week with Pungo Paranormal.
Pungo Paranormal.
Pungo Paranormal. We had some friends. These girls come out to the cabin and got some pretty interesting stuff. So,
oh, cool.
Looking forward to having them on the show next week. And
cool.
Hope you guys, whoever come on, hope you check out the Orion Effect on Sunday. Come back, join us on the Freaking Awesome Paranormal show next week. We'll be talking ghosts again, and it'll be a fun show. That show last week was interesting.
Yeah, it at first I was having a hard time following things, but then once I did, I was like, this is the most unreal stuff I've ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
What an interesting story he had.
I can't wait to have him talk to him again.
Yeah.
In January. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's cool.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed all the fun Thanksgiving facts. Hope you start the not the GoFundMe. What are the things where people to petition to start using swans for Thanksgiving? I want to have how many signatures you're going to get for the bald eagle.
Nicole, she said it's bougie. You have your bougie bird.
Have your bougie Thanksgiving. That probably would be because that'd be expensive. Can you imagine?
Yeah, well, duck is expensive anyway. Like
yeah,
even now. So
this isn't even that big of a bird.
Yeah, no penguins.
Yes,
Ryan took that down the penguins. No.
The happy feet bird.
No.
That's why people eat turkeys because they're not very good looking birds. If they were cute, they probably would be eating them. Turkeys are not cute. Neither are chickens, for that matter.
Some people love their chickens, though. I mean, there are people who are crazy, like that have chickens that like make them sweaters and stuff. They like their chickens.
True, but for those who don't have chickens as pets, we're pretty ugly birds. That's why we kill them. You only kill the ugly birds. All right, I better go before I get in trouble with the bird council. And we
That's right.
need to work on getting ourselves on the American Pie Council, so we'll be able
That's
to
right.
have it
That's
next year.
right. Yep, we do.
Exactly. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back here. Same freaking awesome time. Same freaking awesome channel next week with Pungo Paranormal. Rhonda, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys, and happy Freaksgiving too. Have a good Freaksgiving. All right, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Lexi, for watching. Bye, guys.